Hello everyone and welcome back. So we've now done the 5 scent wars for Lookfantastic Fragrance Advent Calendar 2025. So now it's time for the best and the worst. So we're going to start with the worst ones, I think. So I've got the 5 that were my least favorite, and we're going to start with them. So let's get straight into this. So the 5 that were the least favorite were, we had amber, we had Tocker, we had Goldfield and Banks, we had Lyman Bay Mini Home Spray, and we had this bizarre Juliet Has a Gun. No idea what that's doing, but we had that. So which one is my least favorite, or which one do I dislike the most? Okay, got to be done. So in other words, which one's the most disgusting scent? Let's get on with it, shall we? So amber, eau de toilette, amber. I'm not going to go back through the notes. I'm just going to see which one stinks the most. So here we go. Which one stinks the most? Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, that one's pretty bad. But there's just nothing to it. There's nothing to it at all. It's yeah, nothing to it at all. Amber. This is chocolate. Now I remember from the when I first looked at this. I think it's Italian, and yeah, it was very potent, as I remember. Still is. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Still. Yeah, that stinks. That really does, that stinks. Remember, these are the worst ones. My least favourite. Goldfield and Banks. Pacific Rock Flower. Goldfield and Banks. Yeah, that was oh. Second time round, they really stink. Right, got to do it sooner or later. So let's see. So Juliet Has a Gun. It says it's This is supposedly a neutral scent. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing there. Just these are really bad scents. All of these together, they make a big pile of, what's that emoji? That stinker emoji. Together. Oh, stinks. Stink. Yeah. This might be a pleasant alternative. Lime and bay mini home spray. Let's just see. This might be a pleasant alternative. God, they stink. Whew. They really stink. Bad. Woo. Right. This lime and bay. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, it's a room spray. My honest opinion on that is I was smelling it for the second time. It smells like someone's been sick or something. Oh dear me. Ooh dear. There's a big pile of, yeah, I'm not going to say the word, but they all stink, all these. Together they all stink. Big pile of crap. Yeah, I said it. Big pile of crap. Ooh. So which one is the worst scent there? Which one's the worst? Oh dear. Right, purely because it doesn't make any sense as to why it's in there. And I don't know why you would name a perfume this. Yeah, I'm going to say the worst one for me has got to be Juliet Has a Gun. Why would you name a perfume Juliet Has a Gun? I mean, it's on a par with what's that one? Poison from back in the day. Honestly, why name it Juliet Has a Gun? Has anyone ever heard of that? So I certainly haven't. No, it's bad. Who invented Juliet Has a Gun? And who was Juliet? And why did she have a gun? Not a perfume, it says. Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's bottom of the crap pile. I have to say. Yep. That'll do. That's bottom of the crap pile. They all stink actually. All together they all stink. But that one, yeah, Juliet Has a Gun is right down the bottom of the crap pile for me. Oh dear, it's bad. Yeah. Right. Moving swiftly on. Now let's see which is the nicest, the best one. And this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, I still smell that in the background. Stinks. Right, so the two candles are right up there. I know that. So we had Avery Happy Space. Yeah, that's a really nice candle. Smells really nice. So we had Airy. God, this is going to be difficult. So we had Airy. Now the other candle is Neon. scented candle. And this was lavender, jasmine, and sandalwood, as opposed to, what do we have on here? We had, so one was rose, geranium, and amber, with hints of jasmine, sandalwood, and cedar. Okay, so the common denominator is sandalwood. I mean, they're both winter fragrances, aren't they? But which candle is better? Which candle is better? That's the question, isn't it? Okay, let's smell them together, shall we? So which candle's better? Okay, yeah, I've made my choice here. So because it smells, well, what one? Okay, one reminds me of being at the seaside. That's the neon, and one reminds me of being at a spa. That's the airy. It's close, but I'm going to go for airy. Yeah, the neon's a little bit too sharp for my liking. The airy is more bearable. So I'm going to go with the airy. I think it's because there's the lavender isn't as powerful. Do you know what's interesting though? I've chosen the one. Which one was the floral one? Lavender, jasmine, and sandalwood. Yeah, that's interesting. So I've chosen the rose, geranium, and amber with hints of jasmine and sandalwood. So I've gone with the rose, geranium, and amber. This is a slightly more flowery one. That's interesting. Wonder why I've chosen that. Don't know. I think it's just the name as well. Happy Space. Yeah, Happy Space, as opposed to well-being. I don't. I'm not sure I like the term well-being. I prefer Happy Space. I wonder if because it reminds me of Happy Feet, the film. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go with Airy on that one. That's the nicest. So we'll eliminate Neon. We'll eliminate that. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Just got to remind myself what this was. This appeared in the first one, I think. Was it the first one or was it the second? Let me just bear with me for one moment while I consult my notes. Oh yes, yes. This was Robin Olympia Eau de Parfum, reimagined with interplay dark and light. So this had apricot brightness and luminosity, jasmine, floral aroma with essential vanilla. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. So this was Robin Olympia. Oh yes. Yeah. Interesting mixture of light and dark on that one. Yes, that was nice. I think I like, um, even though it's a mixture of light and dark. I think I like the heart of that because it's jasmine, um, with just a note of vanilla. It's strong, but it's subtle. It doesn't overpower you. So I think I like that. I like that one. This is going to be close. Um, this was Bronze Goddess, right? Bronze Goddess. Here we are. Notes of velvety tiara flower, creamy coconut, glowing amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. So this is Bronze Goddess. Ah, yes, I remember this one. Yeah, because I remember talking about the creamy coconut in it. Because although coconut can be off-putting sometimes, because it can be a bit sharp, the fact that it's creamy tones it down a bit, and the sandalwood and vanilla come through there. That's again very pleasant. This is going to be difficult, right? Um, okay, yeah, okay. Now, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Here we go. This is so unique because it's a double roll-on. Yeah. Now, I wrote a whole thing about Billie Eilish. Here it is. Yeah. So Billie Eilish, double roll ball, bergamot and vanilla, um, captivating amber gourmand featuring notes of sugared petals, creamy vanilla, and warm musks. The second one is sensual, alluring aroma, which opens with Italian bergamot and apple blossom, flows into woody, earthy spiciness of papyrus and black pepper, with a contrast of wild, wet poppy flowers. Base notes of woody Palo Santo and ebony wrapped in a metallic, nuanced veil of skin musk. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, that's lovely again. That's lovely. That's lovely. Okay, I think if it wasn't for the fact that this is such a unique design, because it's reminds me so reminds me of a lightsaber in so many ways. If it wasn't the fact that this was so unique, I might give the others a chance. Um, okay. As much as I love the candle, I really do. I love that candle, and I also love the subtleness of these other two. Even though that's a mixture of dark and light. Um, God, that sounds like a Star Wars film, doesn't it? All right. No, I said from the beginning that Billie Eilish was way out in front, way out in front. And you know what? I haven't changed my mind. The winner, the nice for me, only just mine, only just. I think the candle area, the candle happy space comes a very close second for me, a very close second. But the for me the best of the best fragrances in the this is, mind you, this is only my opinion. You may disagree with me, and you're welcome to disagree. The best of the best fragrances in the 2025 Lookfantastic fragrance calendar, Christmas calendar, Advent calendar. For me, the winner for me is Billie Eilish, the double roll on. Double roll on. I'll just read it again. It's bergamot and vanilla, and yeah, it's superb. It really is. It's such a unique design. I would highly recommend buying it. You might not be able to get, if you're prepared to wait for the calendar on the waiting list, then good luck. You know, I hope you're one of the lucky ones. But if you happen upon this, yeah, I'd get it. That's for me. That's the best. That's the best fragrance in the calendar. Billie Eilish. Yeah. So that's my winner. That's the best of the best. Now that I've established that, what I'm going to do is put these, well, not the worst ones, although they might go in another stink off. But I'm going to put Billie Eilish, Bronze Goddess, the Happy Space candle, and the neon candle as well. I think all of them, including this one, which yeah. Yeah, this was the Rabanne. That's right, Rabanne Olympia. Sorry about that. I had to just check my notes. So Rabanne Olympia. Yeah, I'm going to put them all in a center wall with Victoria's Secrets to begin with, and then what we're going to do. This is where the fun continues. If you remember back in the spring, when I did a lot of unboxings of various perfumes, Glossy Box, etc., and others, where we had a lot of scents which would be perfect for scent wars. So we're going to do spring and summer versus autumn and winter. How about that? So we're going to I'm going to do them in similar to this in bunches of five, I think. Five, so five autumn and winter, and five spring and summer, and we'll see who comes out on top. And we'll mix it up a bit. We'll have some Victoria's Secrets as well in there. We'll have Calvin Klein in there as well. So plenty to come, plenty to come. Anyway, all that remains for me to say is from the stinkers, Amber, Tucker, Juliet has a gun, etc. It's bye bye. But from me, my name's Richard, and from my friend Billie Eilish, double roll on, who's the winner. This remains for us to say, have a magical day wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed this particular scent war, finding the best of the best. We'll see you in the next video. Be kind to whoever you meet. Kindness always repays kindness. And from Billy and I, we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Oh, come on.